Okay, to start today, I have the topic public places. The first question should be: do you often go to public places with your friends? I usually hang out with my friends to coffee shops. It's very fun to enjoy the very interesting atmosphere and some meaningful conversations in such cozy and creative designs. Because I don't usually go out, so I tend to research deeply whenever I have a plan with my friends. So they usually the ones who follow my advice, and also I usually do lots of research beforehand. For example, last week, the last time I had coffee with my friends, I did research a lot. It took me roughly an hour for researching the best place for our gathering. So I think I don't really like going that much, but when it comes to hang out with my friends, I would research a lot and I will be careful with my decisions. Have you ever talked with someone you don't know in public places? I think I have a lot of times because I'm quite extrovert and I don't really be shy whenever I have to talk to strangers. And but I don't do it for purpose. I just randomly pick up some guys for on some occasions whenever I need help or I need some advice, or most of the time the map guidance whenever I go to another city or travel to a new place and I need some help with the directions. For example, last month when I was traveling, I just picked up a local guy who was doing farming on the mountainous area where I travel, and asked him where I should head next to the upcoming destinations. And that saved me a lot of time. So I think sometimes communicating with strangers is not that scary and it's even helpful instead. Do you wear headphones in public places? It really depends. Whenever I have to practice listening skills or I just want to have some me time among lots of crowds, I would put on the earphones, and listen to songs or podcasts. But when I don't have really interest in listening to any specific things, I would just chill out and talk with people or just sit back and watch people going around. To me, that's fine. That's fine. For example, I usually bring some my earphone set with me whenever I go out jogging, for example, just because I want to make use of the time for to practice as much as possible with my listening skill. So I think that's not a must, and that's not a really my ritual, but that's something that I quite do recently. Would you like to see more public places near where you live? I would love to see if they are of natural. If there are lots of trees and green spaces, I would love to go because I'm the fan. I'm quite a tree hugger, and I really prefer authentic and natural things, especially when it comes to landscapes. For example, I usually spend my weekends on the park near my house and also to some camping sites where I can relax and chill out with lots of wind, clouds, and open spaces. And that's really helped me to sit back and feel very relaxing. The second topic is about saying thank you. Do people in your country often say thank you? Well, I think I'm not really paying attention to this matter, because we often consider it like it's very too normal, too casual for us to care about. But I would say, to my limited knowledge, Westerners tend to say thank you more than Asians in general. And especially in Vietnam, we quite reserved. And sometimes, strangely, we are trying to express even gratitude to others. For example, if you're in family and your members help you with your house chores, saying thank you is quite too diplomatic, and it is considered unnatural in Vietnamese culture. So, for example, whenever my mother cooks for me, because I got used to it, Western culture, so I often say thank you. But she often smiles and sometimes even laughs at me. She said that once she said it was too formal to just say thank you to your beloved ones. So I think it depends on the cultures. And why do people need to say thank you? In my case, I think people should really express their gratitude to the others and to show their appreciation to the others' kindness and their help. There's no better way than saying thank you, and being polite is never be neglected and underestimated. For example, I often say thank you to whoever helps me, even the smallest things, like my classmates who support me with homework, or my colleagues who always willing to give me a helping hand whenever I need some extra time with the assignments or the task. So I think, yeah, that's a basic manner that we should really apply daily. On what occasions do you say thank you? I would say people often say thank you whenever somebody helps us, because it's more of expressing our gratitude, and also it's kind of being polite, no matter how much their help means to you. For example, I usually say thank you to everybody helping me, no matter how small the help is. Um, Even my sister, who helps me with my, just give me a cup, just pass me a cup when it's quite far from my reach. I just said thank you to her, and I would say that this manner really made both of us happy, and I think that applied for everybody. Have you ever sent a thank you card to others? I would say, as so far as I remember, I have never sent any cards to my friends, or whatever kind of formal communication means of communications, because nowadays in my era, internet is more developed, and it's easier just to send them some text saying thank you, and or even emails, which is also once in a blue moon. But for a card, I don't think it's prevalent in this time, especially for youngsters. Maybe for some who prefer classic methods, but I don't think that's a more of a convenient way to say thank you. There are much more better ways and faster ones.